Hi, this is Mike with AskTractorMike.com. A couple of years ago, White River Electric Company, our electric provider, came down our fence line, which has a power line over the top of it, and cut out all the brush in the fence line, which was great, except there wasn't much fence underneath all the brush. The brush was basically what was holding livestock in, and when they took it out, there was a nasty fence there. And we patched it together as best as we could, and decided that when we had time some winter, sometime when there's no ticks or chiggers and when the weeds aren't actively growing, we'd replace the fence. Well, I'm doing that right now. When the guys cut out this fence row, they left little stumps. Some of them are low enough the brush hog won't cut them, but some of them they left were maybe 5 or 6 inches tall. They left a few that were, you know, 2 foot tall. And now I'm going through the fence row and I'm trying to get all those stumps out. And I could go through with a chainsaw and cut them down below the brush hog line. But another thing you can do that is really handy is take your loader bucket and lower it down to the ground level. And when you find those stumps and get under them, and sometimes you can just pop them right out of the ground. And it's a lot easier than risking a chainsaw blade getting it in there and possibly hitting a rock or something like that. So I've been going down this fence row and just taking the lip of my loader bucket and getting under little stumps that they left when they cleaned this fence row out, and I'm just pulling them out of the ground or destroying them, just getting rid of them. And what you want to do, I've locked my tractor in 4-wheel drive and I take it real easy. I go slow. I've seen people that will back their tractor up and run full speed into a stump. And that you can tweak a loader. You can bend the loader arms. They're not designed for a sudden impact like that. A lot of whether these stumps will come out of the ground, I'm not talking about a big stump. I'm talking about a 3 or 4 inch stump. A lot of times you can pop them out of the ground depending on the variety of tree it was. Some come out of the ground easier than others, and if you can get them out of there, then you don't have to worry about hitting them with a brush hog or a fence mower or something like that. Nice little trick to keep your machinery safe. And again, when you're doing this, make sure you keep it slow. Don't go flying in at road gear to try to take a stump out of the ground. You could tweak something in your tractor. Your loader frame is probably what's going to give. And the next time you take your loader off, you'll have trouble getting it back on. And it's a real expensive fix. So don't do that. Another thing you can do when you have an area that you're wanting to brush hog and you don't know what's underneath there, a really handy thing to do, like back here, there's a bunch of honeysuckle vines that have grown up, and there's probably a stump or two in there, but I really don't know and I can't see. And going through and cleaning those all out with a pair of pruners or clippers of some kind would be an ordeal. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my loader bucket down, and I'm going to tilt it down and I'm going to scrape backwards. And that will tell me if there's any stumps or anything in there. And it'll also kind of kill off the honeysuckle. And I'm not going to dig deep in. I'm just going to let it down where it's on the ground, and then I can back up. And if there's anything in there I don't want to brush hog over, I'll feel it with the tip of the bucket. It's a real easy way to keep your brush hog safe. And if there is anything in there and it's dead, it may just pop right out of the ground. I survive on web traffic. I'd be honored if you'd subscribe to my YouTube channel and like my Facebook page and share this video with other tractor enthusiasts. And if you have questions or comments, put them down below. We'll try to get back with you. Thanks for watching.